Hi, my name is Asani Williams, and this is my video job interview for an entry-level position at Hello Black Child. So the first question is, tell me about yourself. Like I said, my name is Asani Williams. I'm 19 years old, and I attend East Stroudsburg University. I'm a freshman. I grew up in Philadelphia, PA, but I've been studying business and entrepreneurship since ninth grade. And I've just started to really get into marketing, the marketing field, and things like that. And I have a real passion for creating things. Second question is, can you walk me through your resume and experience? So my first job was at a small hoagie shop in Philadelphia. It's called Primo's Hoagies. And I started working there when I was 17. I worked there for about a year, and unfortunately I did have to leave the job because I was moving on to East Stroudsburg, and I chose to stay on campus because Philadelphia and East Stroudsburg are about 2 hours away from each other. So I did have to leave that job, but that job really fostered and helped my work ethic and my dedication that I had already had due to prior engagements like dance, modeling, cheer. I've always been a really dedicated person in whatever that I chose to put my foot in. So that job really, cemented that for me. And after that, I've been taking a lot of business management classes here at ESU. Like I said, I've done marketing classes as well. Yeah, so that's about it for my resume. Next question is, what interests you about this company and the internship position? What interests me about this company is that it's completely and utterly dedicated to Black girls, especially Black girls in urban areas. And it really speaks to me because I am a Black girl that grew up in an urban area, and knowing that the CEO and founder of the company is from the same place I'm from. She talks how I talk, she acts how I act, and she's just really a representation of the girls that I knew growing up and of myself. And to know that she had an idea and she did something great with it really inspires me. And the whole entire clothing company really represents Black girls and girls of color, and shows them that they have a space in art, they have a space in fashion, and they have a space in this world, and they're being represented. And that is what really draws me to the company and what draws me to the position. Question 4 is, describe a challenge you faced in your previous role and how you overcame it. A challenge that I faced in a previous role, for my marketing class, I had to have a big final project, and we had to either pick a company that is already existing and make a 5-year marketing plan to make it better, or choose your own company, make up your own company, and create a 5-year marketing plan to make it flourish. And I chose to start my own company because that's what I've always wanted to do. Like I said, I'm a creative, so I love fashion. I love all things fashion, hair, clothes, makeup, nails, really anything where I can insert pieces of myself into or pieces of somebody else into and make it beautiful and make it represent the customer. So I chose to do a nail salon, a small nail salon, and make a 5-year marketing plan for it. And it definitely challenged me because I was not ready for that big of a project, and I was not prepared to think that far in advance for a project, because the project was to make a marketing plan over the span of 5 years. So when I thought of the idea for my business, it was kind of like, small. So to really expand my mind and think of ways I can take a nail salon to a different level and spread it through different avenues was kind of challenging for me. But in the end, I really buckled down and I really thought about, okay, if I had a nail salon, what would I actually want to do with it? And I came up with the idea of having customers turn to students and teaching them the ways of nails and how to do them, how to market them, um, and eventually turning my nail salon into a nail school and partnering with different nail techs, different influencers, um, doing pop-up shops, and really just trying to make a nail salon something that you didn't think it could be. Um, and yeah, that was kind of challenging for me, but it was definitely very, very fulfilling and really rewarding once I figured it out. The last question is, can you provide an example of a time when you demonstrated leadership, teamwork, or communication skills? A time where I demonstrated leadership, teamwork, and communication skills, it would have to be one of the many times would have to be when I was on my cheer team. It was my senior year in high school, and we were trying to come up with a routine for our competition that was right around the corner. And we were stuck on one section of our routine, and everybody was really bickering and not agreeing on ideas, and it was really hard to let everybody have their moment and speak their piece. So what I did was I decided to come to the coach and see if it was a good idea to have the girls just sit in a circle really quick and express their frustrations with the dance. Um, and she said I could take the reins, and that's what I did. I got everybody rounded up, and we all sat on the floor together. And I told them that obviously there's a section in the dance that's not working, and everybody has their own ideas, and everybody is important to this team. Everybody plays a role. So the best way to sift out all of the problems is to hear what everybody else has to say and their ideas and their contributions to make the dance better. And everybody went around and gave out the ideas, and once people started hearing one person's idea, they started building off of that idea, and it was just became a whole web of different ideas and different aspects that we could put into our routine. And after hearing everybody out and sitting down and really communicating with each other, we ended up coming up with some really great ideas, and I helped choreograph different parts of the dance, different transitions, different formations to really make the dance flow and look cohesive. And in the end, we went to competition and we got first place. So that is one moment that I would say really sticks out to me when I showcase leadership and obviously teamwork because I was on a team, and definitely communication because we all had to sit down and really figure out where the problem was coming from and how we could fix it. So yeah, and that's all the questions. Thank you for your time. I hope you consider me, and yeah, thank you so much.